back in the Double Drop Kick right here on the DAB Network. We're glad you've joined us again, taking your time out to watch this video. I'm much appreciative. I'm KEV Kev, and this is Double Drop Kick. And this is an off-the-rope review of one of the more popular belts in the belt collecting hobby, the NWA, the United States Heavyweight Championship, known as the Luger title. And it's a very, very popular belt. It's one of my faves. It's definitely in my top 5. And we're going to take a good look at this belt. We're not going to talk about how I got it, how this, how that, the communication, all that. Leave all that for other reviews. This is about the artwork, the etching, the plates, how they look, the plating, the artwork, the leather work, that type of stuff. We're going to get really detailed with the look of it. And something that I hope you enjoy, and I hope that's why you come back. You know, we're just getting started out here on YouTube, so we're up to 400, and so please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you like about this video, if you like this belt, what you thought of this, and what you'd like to maybe see further on this channel of the stuff that we review here. But I enjoy bringing you this content. I enjoy doing this. And I love the wrestling belt collecting hobby. So make sure you join Wide World of Belts and love those wrestling belts and Championship Belt Brothers. And there's a lot of great other ones on Facebook. So get on over there and join the community. But this is an off-the-rope review. And we're going to get into this right now. So let's take a look of this Classic Shields NWA United States Heavyweight Championship title. Yeah, beautiful belt. Beautiful belt. There she is. Let me get my mug off the screen so that you guys can see this absolutely gorgeous belt in all its glory. Beautiful shine to it. Great depth on these feathers. Let's get some warm lighting. Change that over so that you can see a little bit better of the depth and the details. There they are there. Gorgeously done. Gorgeously done. Artwork is on point. You can see the Reggie Parks stamp down in here. Everything looking so good. Let's zoom in and start to take a look here at this belt. And you'll see right away, we'll start here right in the center part of the screen down here with the United States. You can easily see the detail of each one of these states. Look at right here, this is what I wanted to pay attention to. What you to see is, look at the Louisiana sticking right there. There's New Orleans sticking right out there in the Gulf. There's the Florida. Beautifully done. Each one of the Hawaiian Islands is there. You got Alaska up here. And you can see the beautiful depth of the etching right here. And you can see that the paint is absolutely on point here. It's not overlapped. It's not going on. And to be able to do that right there on each one of those islands, look at that. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. If we'll go up here and we'll check out the eagle here, you can easily make out everything about this. You can see the eye is Frau. His air hole there, the description on and detail of his beak. You can see each one of these feathers. The lines in here is absolutely beautifully done. You can zoom in just a little bit more, see the detail down there on his feet, the feathers. Everything is done precisely well. And here is what I talk about, looking like an iceberg with the etching and the depth of it. It looks like it's chiseled out. Very, very nicely done. You can see it up here too. Great depth. Great depth. You can see the mirror-like finish there too. No waves to that. absolutely beautifully done. I talk about it all the time that you want to make sure that your guy, whoever making your belt, has clean acid, because that's what gets these details. That's what gets this nice sharp look to it with the chiseled iceberg effect. That's what gets all that, is having that clean acid, something that's not done, that's been used 10 or 12 times on belts. You want that clean acid. Tell them to do that. Beautifully done. Here you can see each one of the letters absolutely flawless to read. That National Wrestling Alliance. You can see the flag there. Let's get in a little bit closer here because I want you to see the depth on this flag and checking out the stars there. Each one of these lines is painted beautifully, perfectly. And once again, look at how you can make out that A, the E there. Look at the G, that the paint is right where it needs to be. No overlap, just beautifully done. And you can see the depth on the flag here. Just spectacular. We'll go up here to the NWA letters. You can easily make that all out with that rope border. We zoom out here and go back up just a little bit. We can go to go off to this side here, and we'll take a look at the wing here, and we'll change the little lighting a little bit so that you can pop on that, so that you can see how it picks up these feathers here. It's almost like, have you ever heard of diamond cut, jewelry? That it pops like that. It almost has that effect to it. If you were to take a flashlight to this, and I've done it at night, and you flash it at this plate, every one of these feathers, it just, they pop up, all these lines. Looks like you took, a gold chain and had that diamond cut chain that really pops. See the beautiful work here on the stars. We'll pull up to there. There you can see the work on the stars. No issues whatsoever of the paint. Beautifully done. Everything's in. Once again, that chiseled look. Everything's done perfectly on that belt right there with that. You can go over to the right here, and I talk about this a lot, where you'll get some plates that look like it's that everything here. These things are like stuck in mud. That the plating here looks like you just took something and pushed it down into the mud. It gets like an overlap look to all these things. There's no crisp to it. And you can see easily here the smoothness of the plating. There's no waving to it. It's got a beautiful mirror finish to it. Go over to this side here. And you can check out this side here. Again, there you can even see the reflection right there of the screen. You can see the DAV, the Dab Network logo on there. Beautifully done. Very smooth, flawless. You can check out all the depth again. You can see the banner here. The paint is right where it needs to be. There is, I call these nautical stars. You see them usually at the bottoms of maps. I don't know exactly the term for them, but you can easily make that out. You can see the depth into there. You can see it easily. There you can see the nice etching all along the banner here. Just absolutely beautiful. You can get that warm lighting back on here so that you can see a little bit more of the detail here. And once again, this over in here doesn't look like it's just mashed in mud. You see it very cleanly coming up to this edge where it meets the etching. Doesn't look like it's pushed down again into something that's muddy. I say that a lot. We can go down here and look at the champion banner down here. Everything, again, the paint where it needs to be. Flawless. That takes some time to relax, do your paint work right. Now, you get what you paid for, but I believe, no matter if you're ordering a $250 belt or a $10,000 belt or whatever, that you simply can take time in your product and paint right and not get overlap, not get it all on the tops, go right up to the edges where it needs to be. There's no excuse not to. to where, like I said, again, look down in here where that blue is supposed to be, right where it meets that lip. Beautifully done. Let's go back out here. And you can see the rest of the detail of all the plate. It's really, really a unique design. If you take all the artwork off of here, you automatically know what this belt is just by looking at it. With like these buttons, the round buttons down here, the way it curves in, you automatically know what this belt is just with no artwork on it. And the round side plates. Reggie knew how to design a belt in that heyday. Just spectacular. Absolutely love that. Let's take a look at the side plates here. We'll go with the cool lighting. You can easily see the nice side plates here. The tooling that this belt had, I think, just fits it rather than having some clamshell. And I know there's some makers out here that don't even do this type tooling. So if you didn't want this type tooling, you don't have to. This is the way it was on the original. I think it looks great this way. It just sets these plates off beautifully with just this line work. And it takes a great leather guy, and AJ is one of them, to do this type of line work because it takes some time to get it right. Let's zoom down on here on this side plate. And you can see here, beautifully done. You can make out the leathers. The paint is all done properly. Once again, all the way around this edge here. There is no overlap of that paint onto the top. You can see the depth of the etching too. Right up here with these letters. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. There's the NWA letters at the top. And once again, the paintwork inside there, all where it needs to be. You can see the nice mirror edging, mirror finish to this. There's no waves in any of that. You can see all my backdrop back there. You can see the walls. You can see the Stormtrooper helmet up there. Just beautifully, beautifully done. Go to the next side plate, and this is where it gets really, really good, in my opinion. Absolutely, look at the United States. And to see how small that is again as we zoom out here. Look at that United States there. That's pretty tiny to get into. You can see the tip of mine. Here's my finger to it. I mean, that's pretty tiny to get in there. And they absolutely did. Just beautifully done. Here you can easily make out everything about these wrestlers. You can even see his fingers, each one of the fingers down in here. You can see his face, his eyes there. See his trunks, his boots, the lacing on his boots here. Paint's where it needs to be. If you go back to the warm lighting, you can see it just a little bit more in the detail. That'll give you more of that mirror finish, how you can see that in there. Very, very smooth, just like butter. And you can even go a little bit closer. And there's where you can notice his fingers, each one of the lines to his fingers. You can easily make out his hair, his eyes, his nose. This guy's head down here. There's the trunk, the wrinkles in his trunk. You can see the boot work, the lacing on the boots. Just really, really good. Artwork phenomenal on it. Precisely what it needs to be. You can take the leatherwork here. You'll see AJ's got the correct stamp in there with the eagle. You can zoom in to this eagle and see the detail in there. Very nicely done. His snap box here. Beautiful work again. Everybody always talks about the sealing of the edges. It's important to do so it doesn't fray. Very, very smooth. The two edges are nicely sealed all the way around this belt. It looks phenomenal. His work is phenomenal. There's a lot of good guys that do some great work, and AJ is one of them. And right here you can see his maker mark. AJ Gittings. Beautifully done. Very, very crisp. Deep tooling. Did a beautiful job on this belt. Especially this right here with getting this line work done. It's one of the things this belt is noted for, is for the tooling on it, and it just looks really, really, really good. The other side, the same two plates, you can see once again, Everything beautifully laid out. Paint exactly where it needs to be. Beautiful etching. Beautiful mirror finish. Once again, even on this side, you'll see same thing as the other. Paint right in there where you can make out easily. It says perfectly the United States. And you can see his fingers. Again, the depth in there, the etching to get all that. Just beautiful. Really, really well done on this belt. And then over here, we'll go back to the cool lighting. And you'll be able to see his NWA, that cowboy leather stamping in there. There it is. Beautifully done. Nicely done. Looks great. And then you'll see the other snap box. Nicely done. No problems there. Beautiful. Sealed edges. And then we'll go to the back side. He used on this, what's kind of reminiscent of what Midwest used to use. It's almost like a leather chair type leather. It's got a lot of that pebble backing to it. Midwest used this a lot on their stuff. Beautifully done. You can see the bolts easily down in here. You can see the nice curve in here. And you can see it to the left and to the right. The plate work. Nicely done. This belt is about almost 3 years old and still looking great. Just a beautiful belt. Really pops there. You can see that mirror finish. It's one of my faves. As many people don't know, and many people do know in the hobby that know me, that my favorite is the NWA the NWA TV title. And this one's right up there. Probably it's easily in my top 5. I absolutely love this belt. It's beautiful. You can see it here with the warm tone again. And then we'll go back to the cool. And you can again see once those lights hit those, and if you were to take, like I said, a flashlight to these feathers really, really stand out. Nicely done. You can see each one of those lines there. Beautiful, beautiful work. What do you think of this belt? What do you think? Think it's a great belt? I absolutely love it. I think it's top notch. AJ did a phenomenal job. He always does. I have some of his other belts with his leather on it that I'll show as we get more into this series of showing these belts off. But I love this belt. I think it's an absolute beautiful belt. And I hope you've enjoyed this review. You know, this channel is only a couple months old. We're almost at 400 subscribers. We're going to be doing a giveaway because we hit our goal of 300. And we're going to be doing a giveaway of some wrestling figures, some leather products from Mendoza Craft. He's a leather maker that does re-leather belts. He does a great job as well. We'll be giving us some stuff away. So make sure you click on the bell notifications and catch our Tuesday night show, Double Dropkick Podcast. We have that show every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. And we talk about the wrestling belt hobby. We talk about wrestling belts. We talk about ongoing issues, scammer stuff. We talk what's going on in the belt groups, things like that. And we even talk a little bit of gaming, wrestling gaming, sports gaming, and we even talk a little bit of sports talk from time to time. So make sure that you join this channel so we can get it. Once we get to 500, we're going to do a belt giveaway. And we'll do that belt giveaway right here. But make sure you're a subscriber so you can get these things, because I'm only going to pick subscribers to win this stuff. But when we do that giveaway, it'll be on a live show Tuesday night. So you want to make sure that you tune in for that. And make sure you're a subscriber. It'll be like a belt. If you're good at belts and knowing your belts, we're going to zoom in on a couple of belts. I'll have some screenshots and zoom way in. And then as I pull further out, if you can identify that belt, you'll be able to win that prize. And so that'll be a fun thing that we're going to do. And I look forward to that. But I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you join, join and make sure you watch some of the other reviews that we've got. The other one I have is the NWA TV title made by Classic Shields. That one is on here as well. Make sure you check out that one. And the next one coming in the series will be the WCW World Heavyweight title, the number 91 to 94, as it's called. And it's made by Red Leather Belts. He's an American belt maker, and he makes a fabulous belt. He's done some stuff for wrestling factions, and he's done some absolutely gorgeous work. Sort of excited about showing that belt off. And it'll be fun to see your thoughts as I show these belts behind me more and more. We've got some from Top Rope belts and Classic Shields and others. So we're excited to show that off. But please make sure you sub and drop a comment down below or a like, because that helps us. And like I said, once we get to 500, we're going to do a giveaway. And soon we're going to be doing a giveaway to celebrate our 300 subscribers on Double Dropkick on Tuesday nights. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this review. Make sure you come back and join and take a look at the next one. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time so much. You guys stay safe, stay humble. Take care, guys.